talk about creating a raked sloping or gable wall inside of PlusSpec and how to go about that. So just to explain that a little bit further, you'll notice that this wall isn't level on the top and it follows the underside of rafters. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to my wall tool. You can set up a keyboard shortcut, which would be W for your wall tool or whatever you choose it to be. And essentially when you've got your wall tool, you'll notice that here we actually have construction mode, and that construction mode, if I choose say a gable, and if I hover over here, it'll explain what a gable is, or a skillion or a shed roof, and left or right. So I'm going to quickly create my gable, and I'm going to make the pitch on this gable 25 degrees so it's easy to see. Okay, and I also have this rake ceiling option, which basically means that when I draw my wall, I'll draw it this way so you can see the inside of the wall, and go to all, that my ceiling went all the way to the top, because if I had a rake ceiling here, you would want to see an internal lining. I'm going to turn that off and just do another one just to show you. Right, you'll notice that now I can see my studs and everything there because I haven't followed the rake of the roof. Now, the same thing would go with a skillion or a shed roof, and if I go left, I'm going to draw from left to right. You should always be drawing in a clockwise direction, and I'm just going to draw my wall here and have a 25-degree roof. If I go to my structure, you'll notice that you can see what happens there, and if I went right, obviously I would actually have the same thing. So skillion right, started from the bottom of my frame there. And you can see, because the distance of the wall wasn't the same as that, they didn't line up at the top, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. In some cases, you'll actually want to increase or continue to rise up on an even slope. There is one other way that you can do that. So for instance, if I actually said here, well, I wanted to change this wall here, I could actually go to my wall tool and I could actually redefine the slope. So for instance, you'll notice I've got a little blue dot here. If I choose that, it can actually change the pitch of the roof for me. If I chose this one and I wanted to go straight up, or I have a multi-pitch slope, I could quite easily do that. I just hit my right arrow button there to do that. Okay. Hope that helps, guys. If you've got any questions, ask them below. If you like the video, push like. If you dislike it, push dislike. And we'll do our best to improve. Cheers.